Welcome to Health and Wellness with Eva, where all your health and wellness needs are the main priority. Please join your host Eva as we journey through getting to know the mind and the body for a healthier and happier you. Tune in on Mondays at 4 p.m. or live on South Florida's True Oldies radio station at 8 p.m. Give us a call at 765-425-7445. Let the show begin.
Well, hello, everyone. I hope you are all doing well. I'm super excited to be with you here again today, and I have my beautiful co-host joining me today. Cynthia is with us, and hello, my friend. How are you?
Hi, Eva. I'm doing great. Thanks for having me today.
Of course. We're going to share a lot of fun information today. As you all know, we've been talking about health and wellness and how important it is to be able to use, some products. I even hate calling it a product, right? Because it's a patch. But to be able to use some patches that will truly help the body restore, rebuild, right? Rejuvenate, heal itself. That's how our bodies were made. And so that's what we have our hands on here. And so I want to touch a little bit about that. We've been talking about this for a long time, the different issues that people have and the results that they're getting with these patches. And also talk about the opportunity behind this, because, this is the time that people are looking for something new. They're looking to be able to not only, take their health and wellness into their own hands, right? But also to help people that they love and care about. And of course, people are always looking for a side hustle and also looking perhaps to retire early, right? To work from home. And we have such a tremendous opportunity that is so ground floor. And there's never been a better time than today to take advantage of this. And I know, Cynthia, I'm super excited about it, and you are as well. And so I want us to talk about that today, and what we have to offer and how people can join us on this mission. Because for us, this is a mission, right? It's a journey.
Absolutely. Eva, I know a little bit about your background. I know that you are a very successful entrepreneur. You've made millions of dollars in the restaurant industry. You've owned multiple businesses. What do you think it is about this particular opportunity that really grabbed your attention and you said to yourself, I need to be part of this?
Oh my gosh. Well, for the first time in our lifetime, okay, is we have something that every single person alive needs, regardless of age. It doesn't matter if you're 2 or 102, right? You need at least one patch, number one. Number two, the need for natural health and wellness is tremendous, as you know. People's health is declining constantly. And it's not because of big, important issues. It's because of everyday health and wellness, right? That we can't seem to control because of, lack of nutrition in our food and the environments in the air and, just 1,001 different things. And so, people turn to lotions and potions and, juices and creams and supplements. But again, it's not enough. The body needs to heal and repair itself. This is how the body was made. And so when you have a simple patch that you can use that will help the body come into homeostasis and start that repair process, I thought, oh my gosh, this is what people are looking for, right? So when I can help folks with their physical and financial health, for me, that's a no-brainer, because there's nothing more important than our health, number one. And then number two, people have bills they have to eat. They have to put children through college. I know people that want to retire, right? I know people that like to not have a mortgage, right? Or to be able to help their children or their grandchildren. And then there's folks like myself who are wanting to build a legacy for their family and for, just to leave this world better than what we found it. And so the opportunity is huge. And when I saw that, I thought, oh my gosh, I need to be a part of this because this is the next big thing, right? There is nothing else. And so I could see the forest from the trees. I've missed opportunities in the past, but I thought never again. So, yeah.
What do you think, Eva, makes this so unique from anything you've seen before?
Well, here's what makes it unique. There's not one ingredient, right? Anyone can use it, whether you're, like I said, 2 or 102, and every single person has a need. Every single person. If it's just as simple as, wearing a patch that helps, support your immune system, which every single person should be wearing that, right? To everything else, to bringing your body into balance, into homeostasis, into being pain free. 75%, Cynthia, this is an alarming number. 75% of the population cannot sleep. Think about that. If 75% of people are not sleeping, they're not resting, because that's when the body actually repairs, right? That means 75% of the population is walking around with issues due to the fact of not sleeping and not repairing. So to me, this is as important as oxygen and water and food to us, right? We have to take
Mhm.
control of our health and wellness to have
Right,
a good quality life. Absolutely.
right. And right now, those options for people, they've been taking over the counter or pharmaceutical drugs to help them sleep at night, which we know is not the best for them. So to have something that's safe, no drugs in it, and literally you just put the patch on a little bit before you go to bed and take it off when you're ready to get up in the morning and you sleep great. That's priceless, Eva.
It is priceless. And again, there are so many issues that contribute to our lack of health because of lack of sleep, right? I mean, it's huge. So
Right.
even chronic issues because of it. So it's so important to get a good night's sleep for sure.
Yeah. The other
Mhm,
thing you mentioned, which I think is probably my favorite patch, and I think it's yours too, is the immune patch. And
mhm.
I actually know two people right now that have COVID. And I think we've got a patch for that. You need to have a patch to help prevent and help your immunity, help boost that immunity. What would you like to say about that particular patch?
Well, the patch is important because every single person's immune system, gets compromised at times, right? And it is because, like I said, lack of nutrients. It has to do with, lack of vitamins in our food source and just 1,001 things. So even though we can't prevent disease from happening, right? We can't, prevent different things. I mean, we're going to catch cold like everyone else will catch cold probably, right? But the difference is when your immune system is intact and it's working and functioning properly, you're not as worried about what's going on as if somebody that, has maybe a compromised immune system, right?
Right.
And so I have been traveling for the last, 2, 3 months, actually, it's been 3 months, all over the country, on planes and cars and hotels and all over the place. And, there's people coughing and sneezing and, whatever, right? Never once was I worried or concerned because I felt protected, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And so, even though we don't cure, diagnose, or treat anything, we have to just be smart and know that we need to make sure our immune system is intact all the time and functioning properly to help us from, whatever's out there that could be lingering, you know. And so, very,
Absolutely.
very important. So, that's one patch that every single person alive should have on, for sure. Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with you. Another one that I've just started using today, Eva. is the Kick It patch. And I don't
Oh,
know
do
about
tell,
you.
do tell.
Oh my goodness. I've been doing a lot of baking and that, and so to have all of that around the house, it's just so easy, isn't it? It's easy to do the right thing, and it's also easy not to do the right thing and make some good choices. And
Mhm.
so I put the patch on today for the first time. I've worn the Kick It patch because I know neither one of us have any bad habits. Our spouses maybe, but us, we don't really have bad habits. But I have
Right.
gotten a little addicted to sugar lately. So I put that patch on today, and I have to tell you, I've not had any sugar today. No added sugar into anything. So no cookies, I didn't add any sweetener into my tea today, so I already feel like just a few hours ago I put that patch on, and right away, I mean, that's amazing to me.
Well, it's funny that you say that because I can see it in your energy. Your
Yeah,
energy level is different, right? You're not
yeah,
sluggish, right? And
yes,
you talked about, disease earlier, you talked about COVID, but you know what? Sugar is the worst addiction of anything. And that will take us down before any other, you know, disease out there does, right? And sugar is a culprit in our health, everyday health and wellness, in our gut. It creates problems in our gut. It creates problems just in our circulation, right? In our mind, just all over the body. It just wreaks havoc. A lot of cancers, right? It feeds into that, and I mean the list goes on and on and on how bad sugar is, And so just being able to take control of that's huge, and that's not just for weight loss. That's just for your overall health and wellness. So good for
right,
you for putting that patch on and overcoming that, because it's a bad addiction. They did a study not too long ago. I mean, it was years ago, but they did a study between it was with lab rats, and they did a study with cocaine and sugar, and which one would they go to, and they didn't touch the cocaine. They went straight to the sugar. So
mhm,
it's more addicting than that. I mean, it's huge. So good for
mhm.
you. That's
You know
awesome.
what other thing exciting about that, Eva? It doesn't matter what your habit is. It
Mhm.
helps with whatever habit that you want to kick, whatever that might be. Whether
Oh,
it's chewing
absolutely.
tobacco, it doesn't matter. Smoking, you name it. It helps with all of that. We have a
Yeah.
patch for that, right?
Yeah. I mean, it could be even as something as somebody biting their nails, and I know someone who broke that habit, and they said, I've not had nails my whole life because they would just bite their nails all the time. And he said, I put that patch on. He goes, and I have nails. Like, I've never had that before. So even as something, just as minor as that, but for him, it was a big deal. So that's huge. Hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell me, Eva, what kind of people or who is looking for this or who's attracted to this market, this opportunity, this kind of business? Who is attracted right now? Who's joining?
That's a good question. We have many healthcare professionals coming aboard because, again, for the first time, they have their hands on something that they can give their patients, their clients, that can actually help, with their everyday health and wellness needs. We have a lot of professionals that are coming in due to, again, they want to, build another stream of income, right? And it's something they're going to be using anyways. And they know, so many people that also are looking. Of course, you have, moms and dads who want to come back and work from home. They don't want to go, back out into the rat race. And of course, just anybody looking, for an opportunity to help, people. There's so many people out there that love to help people, right? And it could be an organization that needs to, bring in money to help with charities or to help with, I mean, the sky is the limit as to what you can do with this. And when you have something that there is such a need, and every single person needs and wants, and it's affordable, people are looking. And when people are looking, they're going to find it. And to know that, this is an opportunity of a lifetime is huge. So what I recommend people do is, go to mypatchqueen.com. All the information is in there. You can read up about all the patches. And for those of you that are truly looking for an opportunity to do something big in this new year, because 2024 is definitely going to be the year. I don't know why. I just feel it. I know it. I've seen this movie before, as they say, right? And then, so for those of you that do want to participate and really impact and make a difference around the world, then give me a call. We also have, Cynthia, I don't know if I told you, we have a special going on right now. So we're going to give some gifts away to anyone that wants to participate with us. So if you give me a call at 765 425 7445, let's talk about, how this can fit into your life and how you also can help and impact people, because it's truly an amazing opportunity. So I know you've had great success with the patches, like you mentioned with the Kick It, patch. And of course, it's been life-changing for me with being able to, get rid of all the issues that I was having. So now I can up and run and go all over the country and help people. And so we truly have our hands on a giant gift, for sure.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. What I'm hearing you say is anybody that has any health concerns at all, doesn't matter. We have a patch for that. Anybody that cares enough for helping other people or might be looking for an income stream, or medical professionals are attracted to this. Really, anybody. I just can imagine for those that are looking for another additional income stream at whatever age that might be, 18 years and above. What an opportunity to be able to have this in their hands and to be able to create that additional income stream, to be able to help people. Just in one, you mentioned sleep, but there's so many other different markets that we have a hold of here. So, what do you think it is, Eva, about the patches that makes this really, really special?
Well, as you know, the results happen quickly for most people, right? Now, it does take time for, more, I would say, chronic issues, right? It does take a little bit of time for the body to start that repair process, but we know that in most cases it happens pretty quickly. So people can take care of their issues today. They don't have to wait 6 months, 9 months, a year, whatever, right? And so people are looking for something that's going to be easy to use. They want it to work quickly. They want it to be safe for their children, which is so important. I mean, Cynthia, they're medicating children. Like, please, that's too much. Now, and I say that, and I'm very careful, because is there a time and a place for medication? Absolutely there is. There are life changing, critical diseases out there that, truly need to have medications, but not for everyday health and wellness. We don't need to medicate ourselves or our children, right? And so this is what really I love about this, and this is why so many people are attracted, is because you're doing it naturally and organically the way the body was intended to be, right? Our bodies have been healing themselves since birth, right? I mean, always. Something happens, the body kicks in, it starts that repair process. Unfortunately, though, as you know, due to lack of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, everything our bodies require, it doesn't come from our food source anymore. And we're certainly not getting it in vitamins and supplements, because half that stuff our body doesn't even absorb because they're synthetic, right? And so when somebody can use something as simple as a patch and they can put it on and go on about their day, that's life-changing. And the beautiful thing is it's so affordable that, everybody can afford it. And in most cases, when you become a part of the business, you're offsetting that cost. So it really doesn't cost you anything to use the products, right? And so that's really pretty cool. But I tell people that if you're not a people person and you really don't love helping people, you'll never be good at this because this is a people business, right? This is about helping people get their health and wellness back and helping them with their financial journey. And so this is, for me, this is a lifetime commitment because I truly do love people and I truly do want to help them. And so, when you know better, you do better, right? And so I want to help, every single person that is looking for an opportunity to really impact and make a difference. And I want to be there to help them and support them in this journey. Hmm.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Eva, for those people that might be really thinking, this sounds really good, but there's other
Mhm.
patches out there. So what sets this opportunity, these patches apart from anything else that you've ever seen?
Well, it's pretty simple. Number one, no ingredients. The results happen quickly. FDA registration, which means the product says and does what the product says and does, right? That's very, very important. And it's safe for every single person because, again, there's no ingredients, so there's no side effects. It doesn't counteract with anything. And it's a simple put it on and go. Look, set it and forget it, right? Put your patch on, go on about your day. That's it. And let the body do what the body does.
Absolutely.
That's it.
No
It's simple.
competition
Like
out
it
there.
doesn't
The
get
only
any
patch,
simpler than that, right?
no, no, it's the best. I absolutely love
Hmm.
it. And, Eva, I've known you for a long time, and I love how your goal is always just to help other people. And so, for those people that are with us right now listening to this, obviously they can go to your website or call you, and definitely call you for that special that you're running right now that they want to get a hold of. Everybody likes a free gift, so make sure you call Eva today. But Eva, what about timing? How important is the timing right now?
The timing couldn't have been better. And here's why. People are sick and tired of being sick and tired, number one. They're tired of, like I said, lotions, potions, ingredients, right? Side effects, medicines. They're just really over it because there's no improvement with those things, right? And so when you can offer someone a way to take their health and wellness back and a way that they can improve their family's health and wellness, their children, right? Their elderly parents, perhaps, loved ones. Every single person can have a win here. And timing could not have been better. I mean, with the new year, right? People want to start something new always. People are looking to get better. They want to improve themselves. So year after year, people strive to do better. And so this is it. I mean, this is the time to really say, you know what? This is going to be my year. 2024 is the year that I'm going to take my health and wellness back. I'm going to take my financial journey to the place I want to take it to, not to where someone else is guiding it, right? And that's so important. And when you can help people with their physical and financial health, you've just changed the world because you're not just impacting that person, you're impacting the family, right? And when you impact the family, you impact the extended friends and family, and that's how you impact communities. And communities turn into cities, and cities into states, and states into countries. And that's how you change the world. And I know that sounds kind of like, oh, that's so simple. But you know what? It truly is. Because if we help and support each other, the sky is the limit as to what we can do. And so if you're that person that truly does care about yourself and others, obviously, right, with your physical and financial health, this is an opportunity that you cannot pass up. For real. Cynthia, how many times have we said, throughout our lifetime, if I could just have the right opportunity and if I can be at the right place at the right time, oh my gosh, I could change the world. We've all said that. And
Yeah.
today is the day. So today is the day that you take control of the rest of your life with your physical and your financial health. Period. That's it. So timing couldn't have been better. I am so thankful and grateful for being here today with this
Yeah.
opportunity.
So making sure that you do call Eva. That as we mentioned, the timing could not be better to jump in here, and everything's here, Eva. I mean, you've got for somebody that maybe has never had a business that they've ever run before, every single
Mhm.
thing is here: training, support, mentorship, a great company that is so supportive. Everything you need is right here. And again, the timing could not be better. I'm so happy to be here
Yeah.
with you.
Yes, thank you. And think about this. You and I, we don't have to sell one thing. Think about that. We're not running around selling patches, right? We all have
Right.
our own unique website. Everyone can go there, they can purchase their patches, they can join, they can do whatever they want. We're just here to help and support them. So think about not having to sell one product. People don't want to sell, but everybody wants to buy, right? And the thing is that you don't have to. You don't have to run around and sell it. I don't sell one patch. I have a website. People can go to it. Go to mypatchqueen.com. You can see all the information there. You can purchase direct from the company. It's a beautiful thing. It's the perfect business opportunity. I've been in business my whole life. So after opening up 43 plus traditional businesses and spending millions of dollars per location, I thought, oh my gosh, why didn't someone tell me about this sooner? Right? Because when you can open up a full blown business on, with a few $100, that's huge. And not only that, but you have something that everybody needs. And you know what, Cynthia? I'm going to go on record to quote this and say that the day will come that either you're going to be in this company or on these patches. It's just a matter of time that this is going to be a household name. So they're either going to be in it or on it. And
Right.
why not get ahead of it? Why not be here before the big explosion happens, before everybody finds out about it? Because, that's when the opportunity lies at the beginning, right? And so for those of you that are looking for an opportunity, give me a call. Let's see if this is a good fit for you, right? The number again is 765-425-7445. And I want to share this, Cynthia. You could probably relate to this. Do you remember when Amazon started years ago? They actually
Hmm.
started as an online bookstore. And not only that, but they were actually selling used books at that, right? And I thought to myself, what a dumb idea. Who's going to buy books online? And who's going to
Right.
buy used books online at that, right? I thought that was the dumbest thing ever. Now, I say that because I couldn't see the forest from the trees, right? I didn't realize how big this opportunity was because I just saw what was in front of me. And in front of me at the time was an online used bookstore, which I didn't think carried much value, right? But his vision was greater than that. His vision was not to just sell used books online, right? That's where he began. His vision was to take this around the world and sell everything online. I mean, everything. Because right now, you can buy everything on Amazon and it ships free to your house. I mean, talk about a brilliant business model. Well, guess who didn't invest? I did not invest because I thought it was silly, right? Now, had I invested back then, and you and everybody else that's listening to us that didn't invest, we wouldn't be here today, as you know. However, we did not invest, right? For whatever reason. And some people said I invested, but then I sold my stock because I didn't think it was going anywhere. So, we laugh about it, but this is what we have our hands on here today. We are going to be that household name, and every single person will be either in it or on it. So the timing is perfect. And I say this, why do I say this? Because I don't want folks that are listening to us to be here 5 years from now and say, oh my God, I remember listening to those two and I didn't take advantage of it because I thought they were silly. So if you think we're silly, we are, because we're fun, number one. But that has nothing to do with this opportunity, right? So if you can see the forest from the trees, I'm telling you, this is going to be huge. And when people can get relief from their pain, right? I mean, think about it. You and I just get up and go about our day. How many people cannot get up because they have pain? Or how many people maybe cannot leave their home because they're in pain? Or so many other things that are going on. So the things that we do that we take for granted, others wish they could have just a little bit of relief so they can, maybe get up for the day and walk to the mailbox, right? Or just walk through the house or do something with their families. And so this is what we have. We have hope, and right now people are hoping and praying for something to come their way. And some are hoping and praying for better health. And again, there is nothing more important than that. And some people are looking for better financial health because they want 2024 to be a better year, right? They want to do better. When you feel better, you do better, right? When you know better, you do better. And so we have been given such a gift, such a gift. And when you've been giving such a gift, it's up to us to share that. Now, you don't have to accept it, but it's up to us to share, right? And this is how big this mission is. And soon you'll be hearing it on the radios. You'll be seeing it on TV. You'll be seeing it on billboards. But then the opportunity is no longer there. The opportunity is today. So that's the difference. Make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And we know relief is not going to start until they do. So can you talk a little bit again about what can happen for them if they call you today? Let's say they go to mypatchqueen.com first. They might want to look through everything, but then they need to call you because you got something exciting going on right now if they give you a call today.
That's right. And so for those of you that give me a call today that decide to join us, you're going to be able to receive eight packages of the 4-packs or a free month supply of your choice of patches. And you got to call me today. And for those of you that decide not to take advantage of the opportunity and you just want to be a customer and just use the patches, that's okay as well. You can go to mypatchqueen.com and you can place an order, and anything you purchase will be 25% off. So either way you win. So if you just want to be a customer, you'll get 25% off your entire order today. And if you want to join us on this journey of health and wellness and sharing with people that perhaps you love and care about, right? Or you want to build a side business working from home, then you can choose from those other gifts. But either way, you're going to win. And so you can call me at 765-425-7445. I'll be happy to answer any questions, give you all the different options, and then you can make an informed decision. This is a great journey, and I'm just so thankful and grateful to be a part of it. And the testimonies that come in daily are incredible, I've cried so many times just by reading somebody's testimony, and they'll send a note and they just say, thank you so much. Because of these patches, I'm now able to do XYZ. Or, my child just, got straight A's. Or, we just won our basketball game, or my mother was able to walk today for the first time in a long time, or just different stories. And just when you think you've heard them all, then there's one more. And there's nothing better than to hear those life-changing stories, and people taking their health and wellness back. So it's just an amazing, amazing opportunity. I mean, I can't even tell you how huge this is. I don't know if you can feel it or not, but at times it's overwhelming. You're like, oh my gosh, like people's lives are truly being impacted in such a positive way, right? And
Yeah.
so I
So,
know you've had
I've been
great success.
Yes, yes. I just was going to say, I've been following you for a long time. And when you told me about these patches and what they can do and the opportunity, I got started right away. I got these patches in my hand right away. And there were a couple of things I was looking for relief right away. And one of them was immune support, because I know how important that is. The other thing that I really was looking for, I'm in my 60s now. I'm from Ohio. It's cold here in the winter, and I get stiff. You sit too long, you get stiff, and you have a little trouble moving around. And so I was looking for, some relief with joint support, and also every now and then my back hurts, Eva. So I need something for pain relief. And so those were the three areas right away I was looking for. I'm also a caregiver to my mother, and she's 88 years old. She has mobility challenges. She's had both hips replaced. She's had both knees replaced. And not only did I want the ability to be able to help her and other people like her and help myself, I also was looking for an opportunity to be able to work from home and to help people around the world to be able to feel better, look their best, and enjoy life. Eva, to me, that is just priceless, to be able to enjoy life. I don't have to worry about going out and scraping the snow off of my car to go to work and fighting through traffic, any of that. So, for those that might be looking for something to do remotely, this is perfect. So it's very, very exciting, Eva. And is there anything that you want to add? Maybe what you love the most about the results that you felt with the patches.
Well, and you know what? That's a good question. I was thinking of that as you were talking. And what I'm excited about is that I'm able now to get up and to walk around, and not walk around, but run around. I was actually diagnosed with arthritis in my spine. And it would take me about 5 minutes or so to actually get up off a chair after sitting, or to step out of a car. The pain was 24/7. It was very excruciating. A lot of times at night, it would shoot down my legs, so it would keep me up, right? Which is not a good thing because we need to sleep and rest, right?
Mhm.
And that has gone on. Well, actually, that had gone on for over a year, and it just would get worse and worse. And I finally went to a spine specialist, and he told me that he can help me with surgery and medication, and I was not open to either one. I mean, I didn't even take an Advil, right, during those times because I'm attached to my liver and I want to kind of keep it. And so,
Yeah.
so when you take medication, it affects the liver. And I'm like, I really don't want liver problems. And then, of course, he said, we can do some anti-inflammatories. Well, that sounded like fun until it destroys the kidneys, right? And so for me, medication was not an option. And so I lived with the pain. And what happens is when you're in pain, and if anybody out there is listening that's in pain, you're going to relate to everything I'm going to say right now. So when you're in pain, first of all, you try to live with it. So it masks itself every day because you think today was not as bad as yesterday, even though it's worse, right? So you try to play mind games with yourself that it's not so bad today. Number one. Number two, the body starts to break down because it's in constant stress mode, because you're in constant stress, because you're in constant pain. So the body starts to wear and tear on itself. It ages you. it ages you in such a way that, I mean, overnight, you feel like, you're just 150 years old. I mean, my 100-year-old grandma could have gotten up faster than I did, right? And so, it really does play games with you, with your mind. And like I said, your body becomes sluggish, you become sluggish. You don't want to do anything, you don't want to go anywhere. And you start to kind of shut down, if you will. And that's kind of where and me, I mean, I've never been that person. I'm always outgoing. I'm always, the life of the party. I'm all over the place. And for me to be in, at home and just, not feeling good and just miserable. And when you're miserable, you don't want to talk to anybody because then they're going to be miserable too, right? I mean, what do you have to say other than I'm in pain, right? And so it's very hard on your body, very hard on your mind, and it's debilitating. And so when I put those patches on, and within 10 minutes, and I'll never forget that day, within 10 minutes, my pain went from excruciating to about a 2. Now, I say that because the pressure was still there, but that throbbing, excruciating pain had subsided. And when I went to bed that night, didn't think anything of it. I do remember sleeping through the night that night. And when I got up in the morning, Cynthia, and walked into the bathroom to brush my teeth, I stopped dead in my tracks and I thought, oh my God, I just got out of bed. Because for me, it was a production in the morning, to get out of bed, right? I'd have to scoot to the end of the bed. I'd have to bend over, stretch my spine, turn over to slowly get up to, I mean, it was a production. And then I realized, oh my gosh, my pain is gone. Like I felt no pain. And I mean, I've been pain free ever since. And that was back in March. So that's huge. And so when I say I got my life back, I mean, we drove to Florida 16 hours in the car. There's no way I would have made that trip. Not with that pain. There's no way, And we toured Florida with these patches for a whole month. I came home. I was home for a couple of days and I went off to Chicago to go work with a team out in Chicago. And then I came home for a couple of days and then I flew to Arizona, right? And I was there for, 2 weeks, running around all over the place out there. I love Arizona. And then flying back, being home for a couple of days, running back to Chicago, right? I mean, now I choose to do this, right? Because that's my goal, is to go and help every single person, regardless of where they're at across the states, because that's how much I believe in this product and this opportunity. There is no way I could have done any of those things in the condition my body was in. And so today, I am 59 years old, not because it's my birthday today, but that's how old I am, okay? But I feel like I did when I was 30. And not only that, but I can outrun anybody. So I have
true.
my life back. Do what?
I said, this is true. You can outrun us all.
You've seen me in action.
Yes.
So today I have my health back. I have my freedom back, because again, I'm free to go anywhere at any given time at a drop of a hat because I choose to. I work from the comfort of my own home. I can work from the beach. I can work from Florida. I can work from Arizona. It doesn't matter. I can work at an airport, right? It doesn't matter where I'm at. I absolutely love people, and I want to help every single person that is looking for better physical and financial health. And that has been, my deal here. I mean, I have my life back, and I'm going to use it to help others. And so for me, that has been life-changing. And not only that, but I have side benefits too. I had shoulder surgery years ago, and every so often I would get these little achy pains, if I overdid it or whatever. That has not bothered me since then. I had lens replacement surgery on my eyes back in 2020. And I used to get these little floaties now and then, right? Those are gone. I know that sounds crazy, but for people that have it, that's a big deal, right? I don't no
It
longer
is a big
have
deal.
those anymore. Yeah.
Mm.
So not only is it going to help the things that you wanted to help, but you're also going to notice side benefits along with it because you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this used to happen. That doesn't happen anymore, right? Or just different things. I mean, my energy level is back to where it was back then, because I can just go. But I'm so in love with what I'm doing, which is helping others. And the other most important thing that people are looking for, Cynthia, and I'm so thankful and grateful that I found it, is a purpose.
Mhm.
We
Mhm.
need a purpose, right? And this mission is such a big purpose in my life. I know it is in your life and in the lives of many folks, is when you have such a purpose to be able to help people with their health and wellness, and for those that are looking with their financial health as well, that's huge. So I couldn't think of a bigger purpose than what we have our hands on today. So for
Yes.
me, this is a life calling,
Mhm.
and I absolutely love what I do, and I do it tirelessly. I don't think I'm tired ever. I don't want to stop. I want to talk to one more person, because if I can
Mhm.
help one more person get their health back, right? That's huge. So
It
you
is
can't put a
huge.
price. Yeah.
No. I heard you say this word a few times on this
Hmm.
call. You talked about hope. There's a lot of people out there struggling financially right now,
Hmm.
struggling with their health, struggling with
Hmm.
sleeping, pain, you name it. We got a patch for it. We definitely want them to pick up the phone and call you. When they get to that website, if they go to mypatchqueen.com, they're going to see a lot of videos. You're going to be able to dive in and get as much information as you want to, but you want to call Eva because she's got this special going on today. So make sure you call her so you can take advantage of that special to get free 8
Hmm.
different patches. You're going to get a 4-day sample pack of those 8 different patches, or you're going to get a free 1-month supply of your choice of any patch that we have. So make sure you go to mypatchqueen.com. Give Eva a call at 765-425-7445. And then just in closing, Eva, is there anything that you want to add to make sure that anyone that's listening today, just in closing, what you might want to add?
Well, I think that it's important to really, take a look at yourself, right? Take a look and say, if I can make something happen, what would that look like? What's your legacy, right? What do you want 2024 to be about, right? 2024 is going to be an epic year. So, do you want to be a part of that, right? What does your family dynamic look like? You know, what does your what do your plans look like? I would really encourage every single person to take a look and say, how is 2024 going to be better for me? Is it going to be because I feel better, right? Or because I have no more pain, or I sleep better, or, I'm financially free, or I get to pay off my home, or I get to retire, right? Or I get to come home and work from home, and I don't have to, fight the traffic and go to a job that no longer, fulfills me. I think people have settled for such a long time, right? And I think that it's time now to stop settling. You don't have to settle. I look at what we have. Think about this, Cynthia. We live in the land of opportunity. This country, even though we have our issues, God knows, right? It's still the land of opportunity. And we have such an amazing opportunity here today. And life is like a buffet. You get to pick and choose, right, what you want. And today you can pick and choose how you write your story in 2024. Because today is the beginning of the rest of your life. So forget what happened yesterday. Forget what didn't happen yesterday, right? The past is the past. But today you have an opportunity to change your future. So I would say take a really good look at what do you want 2024 to look like, because you're writing your story and you get to determine what the next chapter looks like. And that's pretty exciting to me, I believe. So what are your goals and dreams for 2024, Cynthia?
Oh, definitely to create as many people as I can to help them to feel better, live a better life, and definitely create this purpose that we have in front of us. I mean, there's just never been a greater opportunity or greater purpose. Uh, I love being able to help people. So to be part of something that's so great, and Eva, I don't know anybody that can help people reach their goals in 2024 than you. And so I just highly recommend, to give Eva a call, whatever that goal is that you might have for 2024, she can help you get it. And it doesn't matter where you're listening to this call. You could be in California, Texas, Chicago, doesn't matter where you are, you're going to have a great opportunity here in front of you. So I just recommend you go to the website, mypatchqueen.com, and call Eva today so you can take advantage and get those patches in your hand as soon as you can so you can help as many people as you can.
Yeah, that is huge. We're definitely gonna impact a lot of lives in 2024. We opened up Europe, of course, and they're going like gangbusters there. So eventually, we're going worldwide. So right now, we are open in the U.S., we are open in Canada, and we are open in all of Europe. So you can build an international business and not ever leave your home, right? It's a beautiful thing. And so the sky is the limit here. And that's what I love about what we have. So the decision is yours. I would say act on it sooner than later, right? And so you can actually go to the website. You can read about everything. It's mypatchqueen.com. Like Cynthia said, the videos are in there, the studies are in there, all the medical information is in there. Anything you've ever wanted to know about health and wellness is in there. And then, of course, for purchasing your patches, you're going to receive 25% off as a thank you. And for those of you that are looking to engage in the opportunity of health and wellness and financial health, then I will be happy to walk you through our kit options. And once you decide to do that, you're also going to receive your free patches from me. And I will be here to help you every step of the way on your journey to health and wellness and financial freedom. And someone said to me, "What is financial freedom?" And I said, "Well, it's certainly not about buying stuff, because God knows we can buy all the stuff we need. We all have a credit card, right? And we live in America. But here's what financial freedom is doing what you want to do when you want to do it with who you want to do it with. And that's doing life. And that's what I'm excited about. And we have that opportunity here to help folks with their health and wellness, and also with their financial health, which is just as important. And what a beautiful way to start that chapter in 2024 with your story, right? That next chapter of freedom. And it could be freedom from pain, like mine, right? It could be financial freedom. It could be freedom from your job, you know. It could be freedom to travel the country because you can retire early. It could be just freedom from anything you want it to be. And so we have that opportunity here. So give me a call, 765-425-7445. Cynthia, I want to thank you again for co-hosting with me. I know we always have fun. I'm so thankful and grateful to be on this journey with you. And I know we're going to impact so many lives this year because 2024 is truly going to be epic. So thank you for all that you do, my friend. And
Absolutely.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for everyone that's been listening in, tuning in. Go to mypatchqueen.com and take a look at the information, and then we will be meeting again here soon. So don't forget about the special today. You want to take advantage of it right away. So anyone that gives me a call that would like to join this team, 765-425-7445, will receive 8 4-packs of patches or a 1-month supply. Totally up to you. The gift is from me. So thank you, everybody. Have an awesome year. Bye-bye.
Thank you for being a part of today's episode of Health and Wellness with Eva. We hope you found today's discussion both enlightening and inspiring. Your encouragement and enthusiasm are what make our wellness community so vibrant. Until next week, Mondays at 4 or live on South Florida's True Oldies radio station at 8 p.m. Keep pursuing a healthier and happier you. Call 765-425-7445 for all your wellness questions.